Hi students, welcome to Sunil's tutorial. I'm Sunil Mirwani and today we'll be doing the numericals of organic chemistry. Take note please. An organic compound contains an organic compound contains 62.4% carbon and 10.2% hydrogen. Find its empirical formula. Find its empirical formula. Now guys, when you have this, the total percentage should always be 100. Right here, the total percentage is not 100. The difference is say 27.4. Whenever you have a difference, that difference is to be oxygen, always. Okay. So the first thing is, you write the names of the element, find the percentage composition. The addition of the percentage composition should be 100. Right? Do you get this? And if it is not 100, the unknown element will be, whatever the difference is, that is the unknown element which has to be oxygen. Then you write its atomic weight. This will be given to you in the sum 12, 1 and 16. Right? Once you have this, then you find out relative number of atoms. Relative number of atoms. Right? How do you find out relative number of atoms? It is nothing but percentage composition divided by atomic weight. I'll write that formula here. Relative number of atoms is percentage composition divided by atomic weight. Right? So this will be 62.4 divided by 12, which is nothing but 5.2. 10.2 divided by 1 is 10.2. 27.4 divided by 16 is 1.71. That's your relative number of atoms. Then you find out least atomic ratio. Least atomic ratio. Right? How do I find out least atomic ratio? I'll write the formula here. Least atomic ratio. Least atomic ratio is given by the formula atomic ratio or relative number of atoms. Number of atoms divided by smallest relative number of atoms. So in our case, the smallest number guys here is 1.71. So it will be 5.2 divided by 1.71, which is 3.04. Then 10.2 divided by 1.71 is 5.96, and 1.71 divided by 1.71 is 1. The next thing that you have to do is convert this into whole numbers. 3.04 whole number will be 3. 5.96 whole number will be 6, and for 1 it will be 1 only. In that case, your empirical formula is C3H6O1. Right? That's how you find out empirical formula. Very simple. Just go on making the table and you will get your empirical formula. Fine. Do we get this thing clear? Right? Take down next sum, please. Now I'll give you a couple of sums for practice. Right? An organic compound contains an organic compound contains 9.98% carbon 0.86% hydrogen. Find its empirical formula. Find its empirical formula. Replica of the previous sum, guys. You should get this answer as C1H1O3. Next, take on next sum, please. Practice exactly like the previous sum. Next, an organic compound contains an organic compound contains 1.8% hydrogen, 14.5% carbon, 64.46% chlorine, 'd calculate its empirical formula. Calculate its empirical formula. The answer for this should be C2H3Cl3O2. Next, take on next one, please. An organic compound contains 40% carbon, 6.55% hydrogen, 'Find the empirical formula. Find the empirical formula. The answer for this should be CH2O. Next, an organic compound contains 40% carbon, 6.66% hydrogen, and its molecular weight is 180. Calculate the molecular formula. Right? So the unknown element has to be oxygen. This total percentage composition has to be 100. Guys, the initial part of the sum is going to be same. I'll show you this. This should come to 53.54. Then you write atomic weight. Atomic weight is 12, 1 and oxygen 60. Then you find out relative number of atoms, which is also called as atomic ratio. I've already explained to you how to get the atomic ratio. So you will get your atomic ratio as 3.33. How did I get this? 40 divided by 12. Then 6.6 divided by 1. And then 53.54 divided by 16. Right? Then you have the least atomic ratio. Now, what will the least atomic ratio be? The smallest number divided by all the numbers. The smallest number is 3.33. So 3.33 divided by 3.33. 1, 2 and 1. Right? Whole number will be the same. 1, 2 and 1. So in that case, my empirical formula will be CH2O. Once I have the empirical formula, then I can find out the empirical formula weight. Once I have the empirical formula, I can find out the empirical formula weight. So this was C. C is 16 plus H2, 2 into 1. Sorry, C is 12, H is 16. So 12 plus 2 into 1 plus 16. So 12 plus 2 plus 16. So when you work this out, this comes to 30. Right? Now, they have already given you the molecular weight. Right? So in that case, I can say N is nothing but molecular weight divided by empirical formula weight. So N is equal to molecular weight we know is 180, empirical formula weight is 30. So this will be 6. So in that case, molecular formula is nothing but N into empirical formula. Six into CH2O. So this is going to be C6H12O6. So the molecular formula is going to be C6H12O6. Right? Do we understand how to find the molecular formula? Next, take down next one please. An organic compound contains an organic compound contains 1.55% hydrogen. An organic compound contains 1.55% hydrogen, 18.6% carbon, 18.6% carbon, 55.04% chlorine, and its molecular weight is 129, and its molecular weight is 129. Find the molecular formula. Find the molecular formula. The answer for this should be C2H2Cl2O2. Right? Do we get this? We will stop this here for the day. Thank you very much.